Yo, what's up with you guys today, man? It's your boy JF the Film Guy, and I'm here with Gloria Ashley. And today we're here to give our unprofessional opinion about movies. As always, there will be spoilers. So if you haven't seen this movie, please click out of this video.
Unless you like spoilers.
The movie we will be giving our unprofessional opinion on is Yesterday. Now this movie, I was kind of excited to hear about it. I know it probably flew right under a lot of people's radar because it wasn't something that was promoted big. Yeah. So it's kind of like a lower indie film, but I like the Beatles. So when I heard that, what is a guy doing cover bands on the Beatles? It's like, I had to watch it.
The minute you hear Beatles movies, I'm like, we had Across the Universe, that was awesome. Mm-hmm. Hard Day's Night, which actually has the Beatles in it. And I'm like, it is a bunch more films that are like, Beatle influence. So I'm like, I love these films. Mm-hmm. Yes, give me Yesterday. I'm ready.
I mean, I like the songs.
Yeah, the songs were awesome. Like, it was kind of like a sing-along. Like, you could sing to all your favorite Beatles songs. But so it stars Hamish Patel, and he plays Jack Malik, and he's this like up and coming, or not up and coming. He wants to be a songwriter. He's performing like pubs with like 2-3 people in them. Yeah. Including his friends. So
mostly his friends.
Yeah, mostly his friends. Like maybe one person drinking. And he's singing like covers of the Beatles. And he's like frustrated because he's like, and that's what was one of my issues with him. It was like I felt like he was overly confident. Like he just knew he could sing. He knew he was talented. Yeah. He was kind of like, why aren't I famous? Like that's how I felt he was the entire time.
I mean, but he was just aight. Like he wasn't like amazing. But anyway.
Yeah, so like he's with his friend who's like his manager, but also the girl that he really likes, who's played by Lily James. And he's like, I'm just going to give up. Like, I'm over this life. And she's like, no, don't give up. So he gets hit by a bus.
Oh, it's a bus?
Yeah, he gets hit by a bus.
You know he got hit by something. Okay.
And he wakes up in the hospital and he has no teeth.
No teeth?
He had no teeth for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes of which I didn't look at the movie because I was like, I literally cannot watch him talk with no teeth. And it wasn't like 2 little teeth. It was this huge gap.
It was big.
Of just no teeth. And I was just like,
I can't do it.
Cannot with the no teeth. Like, please give him some teeth.
They didn't give us some teeth.
And I thought it was going to be like movie magic where like he got healed in like 2 seconds. No. Like they dragged out the no teeth. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. But
anyway,
he wakes up and no one knows who the Beatles are.
Nobody knows the Beatles. He's trying to sing songs and people are like, what is that?
They're like, oh my God, that's beautiful. He's like, yeah, because it's the Beatles song. They're like, who? So he realized no one knows who the Beatles are.
He like tries to Google them. Nobody knows. Like it's not like
somehow no one knows who Oasis is. I don't know.
Did they even mention that anymore after that point?
No, I don't think. Did he sing Oasis? I don't think he did.
Yeah.
And so he's like, okay, cool. He immediately is like, oh, let me start passing all Beatles songs as my own. Mm-hmm. So of course, the songs are amazing. He gets famous and everyone's loving him. And there's little cameos by Ed Sheeran, who plays like an overly dramatic version of himself.
Yeah, like they always do.
Yeah, and he like basically is like mentoring him in a way, showing him the ropes.
Yeah.
And so he's famous now. And he's like, I don't like this life. Of course, movie. I don't like being famous. I don't like all the money I'm getting.
Yeah, I think I checked out at this point. I think I was asleep.
Yeah, I think you were. They have this really cool, like, I thought, like, montage scene where he goes back to these places in Liverpool and he goes to Strawberry Fields and he's, like, going all these places to kind of, like, remember, the songs, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, like, he went to Abbey Road, too, right?
Yeah, he went to all these really cool places. And, like, what I got from the movie was basically they were trying to say, like, were the Beatles songs great because they were great songs, or were they great because they were by the Beatles?
Got you.
Because there's a moment where he's basically giving them all of the Beatle titles, like the White Album and Sgt. Pepper. Like he's giving him, these are the titles for his album he wants to use, which were actual Beatle album names, and they're like, these suck. And he's like, oh, like, okay.
Yeah, I got you.
So I guess the Beatles was just such a phenomenon that anything they did, was just great, which I'm guessing that was the point of the movie, right? Yeah, so it gets to the point, where he's just like, I don't like this life, and the girl that he loves, she's like, I don't belong in this world. And even though she's been pushing him to do this the entire time, now suddenly he's made it and she no longer wants to be part of it.
Movie has to movie.
Yeah, so he basically chooses the girl over a music career. Like, I don't understand that in movies. Like, it like confuses me so much. Like, literally, the entire movie, she's like, you can do it. You're gonna be famous. And he gets famous. Now suddenly she's like, oh no, like, and then she says it. She's like, you should choose between me or the music. Like, she says it. And he does it. I know, it's ridiculous. Like, no person, I would never date a guy and be like, oh, you're too successful. Choose me living in a car, or, you know, like, who does that? Like, move to LA. Like, she was a math teacher. You can't be a math teacher in LA. Like, get out of here. Whatever. They get married in the end. Who cares?
So, yeah.
The songs were great.
That's all I took from it was the songs.
Hamish Patel, he was a good performer, I thought, you know.
Yeah, that's all right.
They had to knock off John Lennon in the movie at some point. It was kind of like, since the Beatles didn't exist, John Lennon never died. And so they had this like John Lennon impersonator, which was weird. It wasn't a bad movie, no. It was not a bad movie. Just was it wasn't as exciting as I thought it would be.
That's what I took from it.
I didn't relate to Jack Malik's character, like, because he just seemed very entitled. Like, he was getting frustrated because no one liked his song. Like, dude, like,
I feel you.
Yeah, so whatever.
Like I said, I don't.
It wasn't a.
I like the songs. That's what I took from it. But like,
I mean, if you want to see some cool Beatle moments, watch A Hard Day's Night.
Yeah. So with that being said, man, like and comment on this page, and tell me your favorite Beatles song if you have one.
I think mine's is you know what mine's is? Ticket to Ride, which is not a popular song, but I love that song.
The one that's in my head right now is here we come. What's that?
Here comes the sun.
Yeah, that's in my head.
Here comes the sun when I say.
So anyway, yeah, and also, there's our Instagram names at the bottom, both of them. Also, it's our Instagram page channel at the bottom, and like these videos. Look at those videos to the side over there.
And like them.
And also subscribe. Hit that button right there. And with that being said. Peace.
And goodbye. She's got a ticket to ride.